Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Chinwe Glory, a vlog mom living in Lagos, Nigeria. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I achieved this thick liquid soap. Are you surprised? Please don't be. So I'll be taking you guys step by step on how I did this soap and why and how it came out like this. So let me first of all answer the first question. Why is it this thick? When I went to the chemical people, the people that sell chemical, liquid soap chemical in the market, I asked them the price for 25 liters. They told me it was 85. Then I told them that I want the soap to be extra thick. They now asked me that I will be buying extra stuff to make it very thick. And I asked them, they told me I have to buy extra Tezapon, extra SLS. The one that looks like rice is the one they call SLS, and extra sulfuric acid. So I got the 3 extra, which cost me 13,800 for everything, but without the extra it cost 8,500. So in this video I will show you guys step by step on how I achieved this. See, let me tell you, making soap by yourself I think is very easy depending on the method you used. So but today I'll be showing you guys an easy method that will not even cost you sweat. Okay, so let's go there. So the first thing you will do is to get a small bowl. Okay, outside the bowl you want to use to mix your soap, your liquid soap. Get it, add your STPP. After adding your STPP, in the same bowl where your STPP is, you add in your SLS, that is like rice. Then you mix together and you add water. Add enough water, and please don't forget that it's important that if you're making soap and you're making 10 liters, it's important you measure out your water. Okay, that way you will not put excess water in your soap. When you finish the water, you measure that. Let's say like I'm doing 25 liters, I had to use that yellow rubber to measure out my 25 liters. When you're done making the soap and it's too thick and you want to add water, then you can add water. So after mixing this, both the STPP and SLS, for like 3 minutes, I will set it aside and I will continue with the rest of the soap making. So the next thing, I had to transfer the SLS and the STPP into the black bowl beside me. So I'm adding my Tezapon now into this very bowl. It's important we mix these things differently. Do it accordingly, because if you mix it differently, it will help you. It won't take time for you to finish the soap. So here I am putting in my sulfuric acid. Remember that I mentioned that I bought 2. They gave me 1 and they gave me 1 extra. Even the Tezapon I added, they gave me extra. So I'll be mixing it together without water. Okay, the idea is to make sure that the Tezapon and the sulfuric acid are mixed together very well, and that's exactly what I did here. It didn't take me up to 5 minutes to mix together. So we'll set aside the sulfuric acid and the Tezapon one side, and in a bowl, this is the main bowl that I'll be using to make the soap, I'll be adding half of my remaining 25 liters of water. Remember that I've not used much. I've only used water to mix my SLS and STP. So in the water we'll be adding our nitro soil. This one is like powdered form. Guys, I'm wearing face mask here because this is chemical, so you need to at least cover your face. Okay, so I will turn it. This one did not give me any stress. Turning it is easy. Immediately you put it, because it's a powdered form, so it was so easy to dissolve into the water. So I keep stirring, and that is it. So when you feel that it is well dissolved, you will now add the next thing. So the next thing to add is your caustic soda. After adding it, immediately you start stirring it. The more you stir it, the more it gets thick. That's what I noticed about this caustic soda. You can see how thick this is. The more you stir it, the more you go, it keeps getting thick. so you just keep turning it. So by the time I turned, I think I turned up to 5 minutes, so my hands were paining me. I said not anymore. I decided to add the remaining water. Remember that I started with half of the water. Now I decided to add the whole water before I add other things. I decided to use the stick of my mop to turn this thing very well, because this thing needs to be turned and I didn't want it to be touching my hand, so I used the longer stick. You can see the more I turn it, the more thick it gets. You can see, and it's just 2 things I've added inside that water. So I'll be putting this mixture will go in. This is testapon and sulfuric acid that I mixed, so this is the time to put it in. So I'll be using water to rinse it. My SLS and my STPP. So this is the rice one. It didn't dissolve. Oh, I couldn't wait for it to dissolve. Could not wait for it to dissolve. So after adding your SLS and STPP, you keep stirring. The thing will become so thick and very foamy. So it means that it's this SLS and the STPP that makes the soap to foam a lot. So this water I used in rinsing this, I'll equally use it to rinse this. Look at how thick the soap is, very thick. This is exactly 25 liters. Will I even call it 25? This is like 30 liters. Our foam buster. This is our foam buster. That's what will go in next. Hey. Let me see. Yes. I mistakenly busted it. So this is our gasoline. So this is my number 6. This is the color. I have the color, yes. I'll be mixing it. Mixing the color inside here. The color. You guys can see that it's green. It's green. This is the color. Told you guys it's green. I said I wanted. So I'm putting the perfume now. So this is the perfume. So I've added the perfume. The evening, okay, I want you to sit. Okay, that's the right thing to do.
The next day.
So this is the next day, and look at how thick that soap is, and you can see that the color has changed a bit. It is still green, so we'll be storing it inside this container. So guys, this is full now. This rubber filled up, and we still have this ones remaining. We still have small. Remember that this is 25 liters. This is the water we used to show you that I got the measurement. This is the water we used. Then the small water I used in rinsing the bowls, other bowls I used. This is it. So we'll look for another container to. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in my next one. If you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video and share the video. Bye guys.